I remember my brother's Sabbath school class. There was a bunch of kids in the primary Sabbath school room and they were all playing and they didn't have a teacher. And I was a little bit older, I was about 15 years old. I decided, all right, well, I'm your teacher to this Sabbath. And so I sort of just taught these kids for Sabbath school that Sabbath. I figured this is just a one-time thing. In all my questioning of what am I going to do with my life, I never thought that doing pastoral ministry was even a possibility for me. There was a mentor who encouraged me. I remember sitting down at a table and talking. Well, she asked me what I enjoy doing. And I said, I love working for the church. And she said, why don't you do youth ministry? Or why don't you be a pastor? So I studied theology for 4 years. And throughout those 4 years, I always struggled with, is this where God wants me? There's a time where you're waiting for a phone call to be told where you're going to go to next. And as my friends were getting their calls, my phone was pretty cold with no calls at all, and I was feeling really nervous. Not long after, I got a phone call from Pastor Alban. He calls me and he says, hey Renee, don't stress. We want you here. You have a job with us. I believe that God has just used me and given me opportunities to serve in so many different ways that I honestly never would have imagined. I did a We Are the Church segment with Pastor Glenn Townend. That was a lot of fun where we would connect with churches all over the South Pacific Division. My advice to anyone who's considering God's call over their life is to go ahead and do it. Step out in faith, because God will move with you wherever you go.